It's game day in Atlanta, Georgia, as the Westlake Lions take on the Cedar Grove Saints for the SUVtv Football Game of the Week, presented by HBCU League Pass Plus.
Welcome to SUVtv, the SUVtv Game of the Week, presented by HBCU League Pass Plus. I am Sly Williams. I'm joined by Coach Terrence Nolan, and we have a good one tonight. We have the visiting 3A powerhouse, Cedar Grove Saints, out of DeKalb County, taking on the home team, the Westlake Lions out of South Fulton. We should have a great game tonight. The sky has cleared up just a little bit. It's a little rainy, it's a little overcast, but I think the rain is going to stay away for the SUVtv Game of the Week, presented to you by HBCU League Pass Plus. We'll see you back with some game action.
Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league.
This game is presented by HBCU League Pass Plus. 24/7 live and on-demand coverage of your favorite HBCU sports. Try it for free now by downloading the HBCU League Pass Plus app.
It's rolling a trophy, I hold it up. They let us get up on no points, it's a wrap. Gonna shine every time it's an open look. Over with.
When you work in IT, complaints are part of the job.
Bill says the coffee's weak today.
But since CDW helped us switch to Mac, everyone's happier. Dan from finance likes getting performance without a big price tag. Phoebe digs the power of the Apple M1 chip. Mac is easy to manage, compatible with all our apps, and came pre-configured by CDW. Now we're even getting compliments.
That was Bill again, says he loves his new Mac. He's right about the coffee.
Welcome back. We are here in South Fulton County, right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. Got us a good one. The Westlake Lions taking on the Cedar Grove Saints. I am Sly, the sports guy. I'm joined by Coach Terrence Nolan. And in a game like this, we have a couple of key players that you have to watch out for when you have a game full of stars. First thing we're going to do, we're going to start off with the one you want to watch for. The one you want to watch for on the Westlake side. The Westlake side, you have Jabari Jones. Coach, tell me about Jabari.
Well, he's a guy that can just light it up. I mean, you know, we need to really watch him tonight. He's going to set the tempo for Westlake. He'll be a guy that will, I tell you what, he's going to be probably someone that's trying to vie for Player of the Year this year in the state.
And on the other side, the Saints have a guy by the name of Barry Jackson. He's a Nebraska commit. Talk to me about him, Coach.
Now, Barry's a guy that has attracted a lot of attention across the nation, you know, for people trying to get guys to come and play. You know, he's a Nebraska commit, so we know he's a Power 5 guy, so he's going to be out here setting the tone for Cedar Grove out here tonight.
Explosive young man, Barry Jackson. And on the other side, Jabari, another explosive young man. Some keys to the game, Coach. It's a lot of keys to the game. First thing we'll start off is keep the stars dim. Tell me about that, Coach.
Well, depending on what side of the ball you're on or what team you're on, you want to try to keep the other team's stars limited. This game is like deep with Power 5, guys. All these guys out here have multiple offers from different places. And the crazy part about them, a lot of them are young. A lot of them are young. And we have guys who have offers at this young age. So we're going to see some guys out here ready to put up some numbers and make some plays. So if you're Cedar Grove, you want to stop the Stars at Westlake. You're Westlake, you want to stop the Stars at Cedar Grove.
Key number 2, no big plays allowed.
Have to play some knock 'em, rock 'em, sock 'em football tonight. Can't get out of position, can't get sloppy with your fundamentals. Have to wrap up and tackle, have to block, so, in order to keep these guys from making big plays, because we just talked about it. This game is with about 30 guys, man, that can go to that next level. So anytime they touch the ball, they can make something happen. So you have to be fundamentally sound if you're either one of these teams to stop the big plays.
And key number 3, don't beat yourself.
Woo, we know what, listen, as a coach, we always say, control what you can't control, which is yourself. No penalties, no boneheaded plays. Let the game play out naturally, and then you'll have a chance in the end. If you tend to kind of make a lot of mistakes or cut yourself out, Sly, we know what that happens. That tends to put you on the losing side of the coin.
It happens like that if you make those big mistakes and you knock your own self out of the game. Don't shoot yourself in the foot, Coach. That's what they say. That's what they say. Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Absolutely.
Well, Coach, we're about to get things started. Westlake's going to kick it off. Westlake, they'll have on the blue jerseys, blue helmets, and the white trousers. Cedar Grove, they'll have on the white jerseys. I want to say that's maybe a gray or a black number, black helmets and the gray trousers. We're going to get this thing started. Here's your opening kick. Deep one to be fielded right about the 7-yard line. Kaylin Lee. Lee's brought down rudely right around the 26-yard line. Kaylin Lee, big-time cornerback. He'll be going to Ohio State, Coach.
I know we talked about it, him going to the Big Ten. He's Ohio State, so he's a guy to watch as well. We talked about how many guys are in this game that are going to the next level. That'll be playing on Saturday. So, we'll be calling names of Power 5 schools all night, Coach, about, all these commits these guys have.
I'm telling you, all we're going to do is just name out big college after big college after big college.
Absolutely. You know what I love about this, Sly? This is East Side versus West Side, baby. This is West Side of Atlanta versus East Side of Atlanta. We're going to see what's going to happen.
Here we go. Shotgun formation. Cedar Grove. Colson Jr., EJ, he'll start it off, throwing it out to the side to Ricky Lee. Ricky breaks a tackle, and Ricky will be pushed out of bounds right around the 37. Yep, they're going to give him enough for the first down.
And there's another one of those leads. Now, a lot of people think they're related, Sly, because they have the same last name, and they kind of play alike. But they're no relation, but they've been playing together for a long time. So they know each other, and they play off of each other. So you'll hear their names a lot tonight.
All right, EJ will take the snap. Quick throw to the outside one more time. Breaking the tackle, and he'll pick up enough for the first down. Another big play off a quick hitter. A quick hitter to the outside. Who is that? Jakari Holton.
Thought that was Lee again there. See one catch there. We'll see, but no problem. Hey, listen, look, we can call everybody's name. Mm-hmm. They have that much talent on that side of the ball.
Horton got that one. All right, now we go empty backfield. EJ by himself, looking. Another quick hitter to the outside. They'll throw. Makes a man miss. Going down the field at 30, 25, poor tackling. And he'll be brought down at the 20-yard line. Big pickup, Bolden Walker.
And that goes to our keys of the game. We talked about being able to keep your stars down. That meant you have to be fundamentally sound, meaning what, Sly? We said you have to block, you have to tackle. Westlake's missing tackles right now, and as you can see, a result is Cedar Grove's moving the ball.
Cedar Grove, Colson, perfect on this drive, 3 for 3, all 3 of them first downs. Here we go, Colson, he'll take the snap, fake the handoff. Here's another one. Hits Lee. Right in the middle. This time he's gang tackled, but he'll have a gain of about 5 yards.
And, we talked to Coach at Cedar Grove, and he told us, he said they're going to throw that ball around a lot tonight, and he's been true to his word. We talk about this all the time. The most 2 important possessions of a football game is to start the game and to start the second half. And right now, Cedar Grove is starting this game trying to set the tone on offense.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Twins in tight on both sides. Colson looking. Another quick drop off underneath. Caught by Lee one more time. Lee is his target.
And Cedar Grove says what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're going right back to it, which I totally understand. I see what's happening. Westlake has to make some adjustments to try to stop this.
And look at that. It's just like he just snuck out of his wide receiver spot, didn't run hard, just right there, turn around, hit me. Some backyard football, and it's working. Like you say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hey.
Shotgun now. They'll hand it off on the inside. This time he's met hard on the inside.
That was a good stop. 6 on the tackle.
Demarius Hines with the tackle. Demarius stepping up.
I think Cedar Grove wanted to try to catch him slipping there a little bit. Slide. They had been spreading the ball, kind of going, side to side, spreading the defense out. And I think they wanted to see if they can catch a quick hitter up the middle right there and catch Westlake off guard. Westlake had, no doing. They were ready, no dice sign.
All right, here we go. EJ lining up at quarterback, 2nd and goal. They'll hand it off one more time up the middle. Bolden Walker closed down hard on him.
And I chuckle because as a coach, I sit back and I try to think about what's inside the other coach's head and things and situations because I've been in these situations before. And, you get like this sometimes, and if you're not careful, you can have a tendency to get alligator arms. Like you start kind of calling plays very safely instead of trying to score. It looks like Cedar Grove's doing some of that right now.
Here we go. I think they got him to jump on that one. That hard snap count. Coach, I'm an old school coach, man. When I get down inside that 5, inside that 3, I want to see a fullback in the game, Coach. I'm old. I'm an old man, Coach.
Well, you're going to have to go to the vault, man. I think they pretty much kind of did away with the fullbacks these days, man, I'm like you, though. I really like to see that smash mouth defensive, slobber knocker fullback come in and get it straight. But these days, we spread it out and throw it around the field, man.
All right, here we go. Walking in the backfield. He's a hard-nosed runner. No, goes to the keep it. And EJ will walk into the end zone on the read option. Touchdown, Cedar Grove.
Hey, simple football, Sly. Simple football. Dive it, pull it. Simple football.
And here's the thing. Nothing fancy, nothing special. All drive long for Cedar Grove. Quick hitter here, quick hitter there. And we're just walking on in the end zone for the touchdown.
Absolutely.
Here's the extra point with the lefty. The left footer, snap, hold, place, kick. It is good. And here you have it, 8 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. The score, 7-0, Cedar Grove on top.
This broadcast is brought to you by Target, McDonald's, Black is Beautiful, Credit Versio, and CDW. Welcome back. Man, a quick drive straight down the field. Cedar Grove, first team to get on the board, Coach.
Impressive, Sly. They came out and they did exactly what they wanted to do. They put the ball in their playmakers' hands and they got down the field.
Here we go. Here's the kick. High kick. And it'll go into the end zone. Impressive young man, Amari Forte, kicker. He has an offer from Morehouse already. So not only does he have a strong leg, smart kid too.
Absolutely. And, we talked about, when we talked to Coach, we talked about just how much of a weapon he is. I mean, Coach mentioned that he was going to put a few in the end zone tonight, which can help flip the field and help, the team on defense. So that was a good kick, but looks like we're going to have to do it again.
Yep, looks like the Saints were just a little bit too anxious on that one. Jumped outside. He's a left footer. You don't see too many left footer kickers.
Right. It looks like he's not wearing any socks either.
He's a soldier. Did he put that one in the end zone too? Oh, my goodness. They backed him up 5 and he still put it in the end zone.
Hey, man. Like I said, it's been talked about. He's been a weapon, but it looks like he might have a taunting call or something like that. I saw a little bit of action after the play and then a flag on the ground right there. So let's see what the call will be.
Now, here's the thing, Coach. I know emotions run high. Both of these teams expected to go deep, deep, deep in the GHSA playoffs. So a lot of these kids, you got to keep these emotions in check. What you don't want to do, we talked about it earlier, don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Absolutely. You want to make sure that you play as clean a game as possible to give yourself every chance you have to win this game. You can't talk about state championships and playoff races without mentioning these two schools.
Exactly.
I mean, especially in the late future. Recent, history. These guys have been there on both sides of the ball. And for everybody who doesn't understand, I mean, Cedar Grove is 3A. Westlake is what, 7A?
7A.
Right.
Move back up to 7A.
Hey, but don't get it mistaken. Those A's don't mean anything.
They don't mean anything right here. This is big boy
That's
football.
Right. Just has something to do with enrollment.
Here we go. Sending a man in motion. Moving up people all around the offense. Here's the snap. There's the handoff, and big hole up the middle. He'll put his hand in the ground and pick up, maybe about 8 or 9.
That was a nice trap block right there by.
That's Thomas on the run.
Oh, yeah, that was nice, man. I mean, that was a nice play right there.
Dayton Thomas.
All right, 48 on a good block right there. That was nice.
Nice kick out by that H-spot. Here we go, shotgun formation one more time. Sending a man in motion. Now we have some movement on the line. Now I want you to pay attention to this offensive and defensive line. Talking to both of the coaches, and I talked to Coach Adams. We talked to Coach Adams earlier today, and Coach Adams said my defensive line may be my strongest front. They may be my strongest part of a strong defense. Talked to Coach Zachary yesterday, and he said my offensive line, there's some veteran and they're rough and rugged and tough, man. This should be a good one. There's that jet sweep to the outside, trying to find a way and coming up saying none of that. It's Kayan Lee. Lee coming up on the outside making the tackle. The Ohio State guy putting his shoulder down.
I tell you. Now, look, you have one league on to Ohio State. You have one league on to UConn. Those guys are ready to play, and they're coming out setting the tone on the other side of the ball as well. Right there, Cedar Grove's defensive line was able to hold the line of scrimmage and get penetration and be able to stop that tackle for a loss.
Mm-hmm. Second and about 12, maybe 13. Here's the shotgun. There's a quick pass to the outside. Caught, trying to make it is James Banks. Banks fighting his way back. I think he may have got to the original line of scrimmage.
Pass is complete to number 16, James.
Good pursuit by Cedar Grove's defense there. One thing about it, when you have a head coach that is the DC, it lets you know that he puts pride and hangs his hat on defense winning championships. As a coach, I believe in that. As a coach, Coach Adams believes in that. And as you can see, everyone on his defense is flying to the ball. They're flying around. They're making plays out there.
Young men flying to the ball. Here we go. Third and 9. We'll see what they draw up. Jabari looking. Jabari scrambling to the outside. Trying to get to that edge. He'll cut. Ooh! And he is level. Jake Horton comes up and lowers the hammer.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen. Everything broke down. Kitchen was on fire. Jabari had to get out of there. Way to come up and make the hit by Horton. That's the way a safety's supposed to come down.
And he got enough for the first down. Jabari put his body on the line on that one, but he picked up the first down. 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Jabari has 2 receivers to both sides. Quick hitter to the outside. Caught, trying to make a man miss, couldn't. Was
number 8, A.B.
Terrell couldn't get it. Avion Terrell, he's a Clemson guy. Young man, he'll be going to Clemson next year.
Nice move there. Stick make one man miss, but Cedar Grove is coming team tackling. They're gang tackling out there tonight.
Got a little Coach Adams over there on the sideline. Here we go. There's your handoff up the middle, trying to fight forward. Jaden Thomas. Thomas picking up about 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry.
Nice quick hitter pickup. Off tackle right there.
Thomas, he already has over 300 yards so far on the season.
He's someone to watch, like.
Westlake came into the game 1-1. There's the, Jabari will keep it. Jabari picks up the first down with about an 8 or a 9 yard carry.
Nice fake there by Jabari Jones. We talked about him being a guy to watch. Watch that fake. Great read. Great read. He read that in coming off the edge and pulled it just in time.
That's what you want out of a quarterback on that read option. The only thing you're worried about is that defensive end, Coach. If he suckers down on the inside, take it and go on to the outside.
Yes, sir. Excellent read by Jones on that play.
Here we go. First and 10. Ball on the 49. They'll hand it off to Thomas. He goes nowhere now. He's met by the entire defensive line of Cedar Grove.
Number 9, Jake Thomas on the carry for a short gain.
You know, we talked about this is going to be a game probably of inches, man. I mean, you can look at it and see, like you mentioned earlier about the game in the trenches, offensive line versus defensive line. You know, it's looking like they're kind of going back and forth right there, and trying to go up the middle is going to be tough tonight for either one of these teams.
All right, here we go.
But don't foul.
Shotgun formation. There's the handoff inside. Breaking his way up the middle, he'll pick up about 6 yards on that one. Getting about 6 or 7 yards on the inside.
That was a nice pickup right there, Sly. I mean, you know, dancing in the backfield. That's kind of Le'Veon Bell-esque, you know.
Showing that quick shuffle.
Right.
Feet.
That was a nice jump cut, though, in the backfield to be able to kind of get upfield and get some extra yards.
All right, 3rd and 3. Jabari, he'll keep it this time himself, and no, he doesn't go anywhere. They're waiting on him. A whole bunch of big fellas down there, led by Cal Mosley.
Jabari Jones,
waiting on him.
for your Westlake Lions.
Yes, Cedar Grove said not this time, Jabari. They were waiting on it.
Cal Mosley, a junior, he's another one of those guys, Coach. P5 offers. I went down my roster and I just checked, wrote P5 by a bunch of these guys, all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Power 5 offers.
Yes, sir. This is a hotbed tonight. This game right here is a hotbed of Power 5 guys, man.
Tell you, a college coach can save gas money. Just come out to this game and watch y'all do all this recruiting right here.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Here we go. Here's the punt. They'll get it up. Nice punt. End over end. It'll be fielded. Oh, no fair catch.
Right.
Straight up the middle. No fear at all. No fear at all on that one. I'm telling you. The return man, Barry Jackson. Got to watch out for that guy.
Barry Jackson. We talked about him as being a player to watch. He's a Nebraska commit. So we talked about how he's going to be able to help this team, and he will be one that would try to set the tone for them as well.
Now let's see. Let's see if the Westlake defense can recover.
They're going to need to right here. You don't want to give up another score to this Cedar Grove offense. I mean, they're hitting on all cylinders right now. They're rocking and rolling. They just got a stop, 3 and out. So
here we go, trying to get to the outside and slung down from behind. That'll go nowhere. Nowhere on the play. A big tackle from the backside by John Betts.
John Beck, tackle for loss for your Westlake Lions.
that was a great play. TFL right there, tackle for loss. Way to help your team right there, young man.
And you know, he on that play, he's the only guy on the field who's unblocked. They expect that you're supposed to be a better athlete and just get to the outside, and we won't even have to worry about blocking him. But Betts shows he's a great athlete.
Oh, yeah, that was a great play.
Here we go, empty backfield. Looking downfield, coasting, nice pass across the middle. Cut, makes a man miss, jukes a man out his shoes, stays on his feet, battling forward for the first down. Bolden Walker.
Number 0.
Impressive young Bolden Walker.
On the reception for Cedar Grove. That's enough for Cedar Grove first down.
Look at Bolden, making man miss, juking people out their shoes, lowering his shoulder, and still going. Bo Walker. Here we go. There's another quick pass to the outside. Trying to get back, spinning, getting out. Now it's the game tackling. Game tackling by Westlake for no gain on the play.
Now this is some exciting football, Sly. I mean, these guys are fighting for every inch. You know, they're intense. They're having to get to the ball fast.
Great individual effort right there by Christian Peterson. Christian Peterson took out the blocker and made the tackle right there. Just great individual effort by Peterson.
Let's see what Cedar Grove can do right here on offense.
2nd and 10, 2nd and 10. Colston. They'll hand it off, trying to get to the outside. Did he make the corner? Yep, made the corner, got the first down, and about 3 yards more. DeMarcus Smith will pick up the first down and more.
Nice pickup by DeMarcus Smith. Like the way he got up the field. He was making all his moves up the field, which allowed him to get extra yards. Good-looking play, good-looking player.
All right, I think we have a timeout. This is the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
That brings
Does it get better than never getting lost? Does it get better than not parallel parking yourself?
Alexa, ask Smart Feed to feed the dog.
Does it get better than feeding your dog from 50 miles away? Yes, it does. At Buick, we see a future that's even better. Because the life-enhancing innovations you've never even dreamed of, Buick is dreaming of them every day.
When we invest in ourselves, we all shine. Together, we are Black beyond measure.
Welcome back. Start of the second period. And right now it's Cedar Grove up by 7 over Westlake. And Cedar Grove, they've been smacking Westlake in the mouth. Not even, you like to say a team went down the field and just punched you in the face. It's just been slapping them,
Yeah, they definitely been getting at them. Westlake has to step up on defense this drive right here.
All right, here we go. Handoff on the inside goes nowhere. That Westlake defense was there right there on that time, led by Kendall Farmer.
Good stop by the defense right there, Mr. Farmer. Stuffing the run on that play. Cedar Grove has been able to do pretty much what they wanted to do so far in this game. Westlake has to make some adjustments if they want to be able to try to stop this right here. But we talked to Coach Adams already, and Coach Adams told us he wasn't shy about it at all. He told us exactly what he was going to do, and by golly, he's been doing.
All right, we love to give shout-outs here on SUVtv. Somebody in the comments earlier said, this is like old Doug High versus Southwest DeKalb, East Side versus West Side.
You know what? I could go with that if they would have said Mays High versus Southwest DeKalb.
Okay, there you go. Here we go. Coach Nolan, Atlanta legend. He knows it better than I do. Shotgun, they'll throw it. Trying to go over the top. Nice pass, nice catch, and brought down Braylon Doran. And here is the thing. E.J. Colston, he is spreading the wealth. He's letting all his receivers get a touch.
Listen, they're spreading that thing around. It's like flag football out here tonight, Sly. 7-on-7 almost.
Here we go. Shotgun. They'll do the pick.
Over the top.
Up. Did he go? Ball batted away right at the end. Who was that? Tyler McKinstry got a hand on it and knocked it away at the end. But you know what? Here's the problem. When you throw those short passes, that deep route's going to be open, and it was there. It was there. I can guarantee you, Coach Adams, he's going to put that one in his pocket. He might come back to that one later on tonight.
Sly, I saw the release and saw him streaking down the field. I knew what it was. That was an excellent play by the defender that time to save 6 off the board. Saved the touchdown against Westlake for sure.
Coach Kendrick Collier calling the plays on offense. Here we go, running. Lowering the shoulder like a grown man. A grown man out there, DeMarcus Smith, delivering the boom. Ooh.
Coach, that almost made me do a Ric Flair, Coach.
Woo!
I'm telling you. Did you see that run?
Yes, sir.
That's what you like to see from your back.
Here we go. They'll hand it off to him one more time, and he's still lowering that shoulder going forward. DeMarcus Smith delivering the boom out here.
If Cedar Grove continues to run the ball like this, Westlake may be in trouble.
Here we go. Shotgun. Will they give it back to Smith? Got to give it back. No. Jabari's going to keep. Colston's going to keep it, and Colston will get his second touchdown of the night.
Second touchdown of the night.
Colston going over and talking to the park team, the midget league football over there.
Look, Colston says he's the finisher.
He's the finisher.
He's the finisher. They go ahead and get it down. He comes to finish it off. Absolutely.
E.J. Colston.
That was a good-looking drive by Cedar Grove.
Cedar Grove running on all cylinders. The extra point, the snap, the hold, the place, it is good. Cedar Grove racing out to a 14-0 lead.
And like we talked about, yes, 14-0. Like we talked about, a lot of people get it misunderstood. It's like we talked about it, classification. You have single A, 7A, 5A, 6A. Where understand the A's just only means, basically your enrollment in your school. Mm-hmm. And so the logic is this. The more students you have in your school, the more chances or more athletes you tend to have in your enrollment. So that's how they rank. But Cedar Grove has always been a small school, 3A, 2A, and always been able to play with the big boys every time. You cannot let that 3A stamp fool you, as you can see right here tonight.
So the Saints have came out here. We'll have to start playing when the Saints go marching in. I'm telling you, man. They're just marching in the end zone.
Well, they look like a complete team.
Yes, sir.
And that's one of the things you have to say about them. You don't see that a lot in high school football. You see teams that maybe pass heavy or run heavy or, things of that nature. But interesting kickoff setup right here. Oh, they go into traditional. But one thing about it is Cedar Grove seems to be a very balanced team.
Here's the kick. Won't be a return on that one. This kid's got a leg, coach.
Right.
One thing we like to do on SUVtv, we love to give shout-outs on SUVtv. Be sure to tweet us. Tweet us at SUVtv.
Following my mother's footsteps definitely led me to Shaw University. On a college tour, she's like, oh, look, DJ, that's the McDonald's I used to go to. It ended up being a place where our band members would get to know each other outside of the band room. You. It's definitely like our student union.
But with fries.
For our crew to go to that same McDonald's she went to, I wouldn't want it any other way.
We're back. Quick run out of the first down here by Jaden. Picked up about 7 on the carry on that one, wrapped up by a host of Saints.
Cedar Grove is definitely team tackling out here tonight. Well-coached team, well-coached defense out here playing, as we're seeing tonight.
Here we go, shotgun formation. Jabari at center, looking. He'll take it. Whoa. He is engulfed by Kyle Mosley and the rest of that defensive line up front. Big Kyle Mosley having an impressive game on that defensive front.
Yes, sir. And listen, Jabari did the right thing by getting down.
Did you see him just throw the center back into the quarterback? Somebody's been in the weight room.
Listen, just did him like Reggie White, take it back old school, how Reggie White used to do defenders. I guess these days, though, we got to say how Aaron Donald does.
There you go. These kids don't know nothing about the master of defense over there.
Well, I got to pay homage to the guys who came first.
There you go. Here we go, shotgun, 3rd and about 7. There's the shuttle screen. Caught by Terrell. He'll fumble it. He'll pick it up himself, though. I think he may have enough for the first down. Coach, that's one of those times I'd rather be lucky than good right there.
I know that's right. Yeah, that was a good bounce for Westlake.
Look at this thing. It bounced right back in his hand.
Right back to him. Wow.
He got enough for the first down, though.
Well, it's a good play call by Westlake, being able to take advantage of Cedar Grove's aggression. You know, Cedar Grove has been able to kind of handle that offensive line a little bit, so you could tell they had started kind of pinning their ears back, kind of getting up the field. So that was a good way to try to slow him down, give Jabari Jones some more time.
Here we go. They'll send 2 receivers to the wide side, 1 receiver in the H-back to the short side. Quick slant on the inside, threw it behind both receivers. It might have been there, but he threw it behind him, Coach.
I don't know. It looks like a little bit of miscommunication. It looks like he was trying to throw it to the slot, maybe on some type of bubble screen or something, but, you know, he just kind of left there. I didn't look like to me he was trying to throw the slant outside, but maybe so if he was, it was just behind him.
Yep, he might have didn't get that touch he needed on that pass.
Right.
Here we go, 2nd and 10, 2nd and 10. H-back in front of the quarterback. Twin receivers to that wide side of the field. Now they'll shift Thomas over. Thomas and Jones in the backfield. High snap. Jones will catch the pitch. He's on the outside by himself. 50, ducking his head, and he'll trip and fall down at the 45-yard line. A 20-yard gain by Jaden Thomas.
Listen, nice play, good read by Jones. Had it not been for that shoestring tackle, and we mean a true shoestring tackle, had it not been for that, that would have been 6 for the Westlake Lions.
Woo! Barely got a hand in there and tripped him up. With that Keith Bass. Barely tripped him up. Here we go, 1st and 10, ball on the 45-yard line. Westlake trying to get on the scoreboard. 3 receivers to this wide side of the field. They'll hand off on the inside to Thomas, and he'll just bull his way forward and pick up about 4 or 5 yards on the carry.
You know, Sly, this game has turned out to be very interesting simply because there's 2 different styles, I think, going at it right now. And Westlake is starting to kind of get some traction with that slashing kind of, you know, off-tackle type of attack. And Cedar Grove is going to have to make some adjustments if they want to try to keep Westlake from going down the field. Westlake kind of digging and dunking right now. I mean, just taking a chunk here, taking a little bit here, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, you know, which will work for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just got to stay committed to it.
Work with whatever you can work with and get what you can get. Tolan Barrington might have got a cramp down there. Big man walked off on his own power. Here we go. 2nd and about 6. They'll fake it. Jabari getting to the outside. There's the pass. Did he catch it in bounds? Yep, they're going to say he caught that one in bounds.
Good.
James Banks with the reception.
Nice reception. Nice throw by Jabari there. He had to throw on the run across his body. Not easy to do. You kind of want to set your feet on that throw, but he was able to get it out there and make the throw. Great catch. He was able to get 1 foot in. That was a close one.
That was a close one. That might have been a home team call. Here we go, 1st and 10, 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Westlake driving. Westlake driving. 2 receivers to that wide side of the field. There's the handoff to Thomas up the middle. He'll break a tackle and keep going forward. I like how Thomas keeps those legs churning.
Absolutely. If you don't tackle his legs, he's going to keep going. He's a prime example of a back that you have to be fundamentally sound and wrap his legs up, because if not, he's going to keep going.
All right, 2nd and about 6. 2nd and about 6. Jabari lining up, calling it out. High snap one more time. They'll hand it off. And I tell you what, Thomas is just going straight forward.
I think he might have went over to the coach and just told the coach, hey, coach, ride me. Give me the ball.
Give me the ball, coach.
He did to Jim Brown. Give me the ball, coach.
It don't matter to the left or to the right. Just give me the ball.
Give me the ball.
Here we go, third and about 3. 3rd and about 3. A lot of people bunched up, nobody over the top. They'll hand it off to Thomas one more time. Thomas trying to fight his way forward. This time brought down Case Kearns. Case Kearns on the tackle.
Nice play by Kearns. Listen, 9 is out there carrying that load tonight. Westlake said we're going to ride and we're going to ride.
All right, big play coming up. 4th and 2. Let's see what happens. And we have a timeout. Timeout on the field. They want to think about it. We're at the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
Hey, babe, meet us at the bottom of the trail.
Oh, man. Hey.
Open up. The redesigned Chevy Silverado with a sophisticated high-tech interior.
Open the door.
It's easy to forget it's a truck.
Thanks.
Nice truck.
It was.
Find new style. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
This broadcast is brought to you by Target, McDonald's, Black is Beautiful, Credit Versio, and CDW.
All right, we're back. 4th and 2. Huge play call here. Will Thomas get it or will they put it in the air? We'll find out in about 3 or 4 seconds.
This is a huge play.
Uh-oh, another timeout. This time, Cedar Grove gonna call a timeout.
Well, and rightfully so, Slide. Excuse me. This is a crucial down for both teams. I think if Cedar Grove can stop Westlake right here, it'll send a big message going in to the half, that they may have the upper hand. However, if Westlake can go ahead and get this first down and convert, get some points on the board, even if it's a field goal, it'll give them a chance to have something to build on as they go into halftime and second half.
All right, we're on SUVtv. We love giving shout-outs on SUVtv. Be sure to tweet us. Tweet us on SUVtv. You can tweet me at Slide the Sports Guy. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about it. We see you in the comments. Niteria J, Sauce God. We see you.
My man, Sauce God.
Sauce God, that's a good name right there.
Yeah,
I like
know.
that.
I feel like I've been knowing him for a long time. Sauce God, my man.
All right, here we go. 4th and 2, big play. 2 receivers to the wide side. That H-back over there on the wide side of the field too. Thomas back deep. Jabari Jones at quarterback. Jones. He'll move Thomas over. Coach is in the booth saying, watch the hard count. High snap. Jabari will keep it. The dump pass on the outside, then the big stick. Did he get it?
Hit, no.
He did not get it.
He broke it up. And let that be a lesson for all the guys out there. Understand, good defense is not always, having to make to interception or make the good hit. It's not always about making the interception or making the fumble. Good defense is separating the ball carrier from the ball. He did that on that play. Good job by the defense right there.
Gregory Turner with the big hit. I don't know what was more impressive, Gregory Turner, our cameraman down there catching that angle. Oh, man.
That was good football all the way around, on the field and off.
There you go. Here we go. 1st and 10 after the big defensive stand by Cedar Grove. Let's see if Cedar Grove can capitalize. Coach, a stand like that, I go straight down the field, Coach, over the top. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Hey, I go for the juggler right
listen,
here.
We'll see if Collier wants to go like that. That'll be a big deal right there.
Uh-oh, ball slipped away. And Colston will fall on top of it. I think they gave him a read pass option. And the running back wanted to run.
Well, it looks like right there to me, he was too anxious. He was ready to let it go before he had a chance to get in his right position and just kind of mishandled the ball, put it on the ground. I think they might have been looking at what you were saying, Sly, as far as trying to go over the top. to kind of get, see what was happening. That was a perfect time to do it.
That was a perfect time. After a big stand like that, let's go and take all of the air out the stadium.
Man, if they go over the top on that when they connect slide.
Woo.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
This sold-out crowd, and yes, we do have a sellout crowd. We have a sellout crowd here in South Fulton County. Uh-oh, another timeout, man. They're using, hey, you can't take them with you, can you, Coach?
You cannot take them with you, so I guess they said we're going to utilize them. Listen, this is a crucial part of the first half. 4 minutes to go. Before half, each team trying to maximize their points, maximize their time.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break. We're back. Here's the handoff, trying to find a way, and a good open field tackle right there. DeMarcus Hines, the free safety, coming up, making the hit.
That was a nice hit. Way to come down here by the safety to come up and make that play. Stopping the play immediately right there on the edge.
Here we go, 3rd and long. This may be the worst field position Cedar Grove has had all game.
It is. Now, the way they've been moving the ball around, they may even have a play in the playbook for this. I don't know. Let's see.
Here we go. 2 receivers to the Cedar Grove sideline. There's that H-back over on the side. Here we go, looking, feeling the pressure. He throws it away and throws it short. Colston barely got that one away. That was a dangerous pass.
A lot of pressure that time by Westlake on the quarterback. They basically sent everybody. Told him, hey, make a throw if you can.
He barely got that one off. It'll be a punting situation for Cedar Grove. We'll get to test out that leg of Amari Forte, the left-footed punter.
Yeah, he does it all. I mean, he's averaging about 40 yards a punt this season. We saw him on the kickoff, so it's pretty much nothing this guy can do.
Caden Terrell back deep.
Or can't do, shall I say.
Oh, the block! It was blocked! They sent the pressure, and the pressure got it. Westlake, the huge special team play from Westlake getting through there and blocking it. Where did the block come from, Coach?
And that was huge. That was huge. Westlake needed that block right up the middle. Jailbreak. I tell you what, they came in and they kicked the door in on that one, Sly.
Look at this one, straight up the middle. Ooh. Those upbacks, they teach you once that ball snapped, you got to step up and meet the oncoming blockers. Don't step back.
Westlake with great field position right here. Let's see if they can capitalize on this, Sly.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Jabari Jones, that quarterback, calling out the signal. He'll have two receivers to the Cedar Grove side. They'll hand it off to Thomas. Thomas trying to find some running room, and he should have went the other way. It was nothing over there.
Nothing over there to the field. To the boundary side. I thought they were going to go field, try to use some of that, real estate over there to kind of get one-on-one, but they kind of went to the boundary and nothing doing for Westlake on that play.
Nothing doing for the Westlake Lions. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. They'll move Thomas to the other side of the field, other side of the quarterback. Jones, he'll get the snap. He is 3-step drop, looking, quick pass, touchdown, Terrell. Jones to Terrell for the touchdown.
Good looking throw by Jones there. Nice route by Terrell. They connected. That was perfect. Westlake needed that.
It doesn't get much prettier than that, man. Jones took the 3-step drop, stopped, planted his feet, and threw a dime. Perfect pass to Avion Terrell.
Westlake back in this game now, Sly.
The extra point is good. We have a ball game, Coach.
We have a ball game.
2 minutes, 28 seconds to go. The score, 7-14. Cedar Grove on top of Westlake here on the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
This is a way to make sure that you are staying on top of your health.
I used to think kombucha, generic probiotics, was going to get me good gut health. Something that I have started implementing is the Super Gut, and it has this like proprietary resistant starch fiber blend. And bro, it is delicious.
Strengthens your gut biome by feeding the good bacteria in your gut. This stuff regulates digestion and improves glycemic levels.
Typically, you would not get fiber in the standard American diet.
This is almost too good to be a healthy bar. This is too good.
We are back. We are back live here in South Fulton County. We got a good one here, Coach. Score 14-7. Cedar Grove on top of Westlake. Has the Westlake defense responded after being slapped in the face a couple of times by Cedar Grove? We'll find out, Coach.
Well, one thing's for sure. That special teams play was huge.
Huge.
It was key. It was key for Westlake. They needed that.
I tell you, can't seem to keep the ball on the
problem
tee.
on the tee.
Have to get a holder out there. All right, let's see if it stands up. Third time's the charm. Oh, onside kick. Oh!
They may have it. They may have it. Ooh.
Cedar Grove got it. I'm telling you. Cedar Grove, they did fall on top of it. Oh, my goodness.
Cedar Grove dodged the bullet that time. That was close. I thought Westlake might have came up with that one.
They called him sleeping. Look at this one. Young man, you got to get that one. Go and get it. Don't look at it. Get it.
Westlake had a chance to get it.
They had a chance.
Oh, my.
I like Coach Zachary. Coach Zachary out here said, hey, man, let's go and use everything in the playbook. Coach, you know I'm a gunslinger, Coach. I love a coach who takes chances.
Well, it just depends on where you are in your contract.
It's Coach Zachary's first year.
Okay, he can afford to do that.
Last year he was coaching at Kennesaw State. All right, there's a handoff up the middle, and he's slung down for a gain of about 4 yards on the play. Bo Walker.
Looks like now the game is settling down. Both teams kind of settling in, Sly. You know, they've seen kind of what each other has to offer. So they're settling in and trying to kind of see who's going to win the battle.
Here we go. Fake the handoff. They'll throw to the outside. Pick up maybe about 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. And that's what worked those first 2 drives. Those quick passes, the quick outs, quick ins.
Yes, sir. And Cedar Grove is not afraid to spread it around. You know, they plan to play fast. They don't huddle. They fast break, and they expect you to kind of try to keep up.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. Coaster. They'll hand off, and it goes nowhere. Met in the backfield by the entire defensive line from Westlake.
Westlake was ready for that play that time, Sly. I mean, they were sitting on that, just waiting on it to come out.
Timeout, Westlake.
I mean, 4 guys in the backfield at the point of attack.
Kendall Farmer leading the way up underneath. He might have took, no, that wasn't Farmer, that was Breathitt. He might have took the worst of it, but he made the tackle, though.
He made the play, but he took a hit for it.
All right, here we go. Timeout on the field. We're at the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
You know how some carriers give you so little for your older busted phone you just end up living with it? I don't think so. Verizon lets you trade in your broken phone for a shiny new one. You break it, We upgraded.
You dunk it, doggy bone it.
Slam it, wham it, strawberry jam it. We upgraded.
Get a 5G phone on us with select plans.
Every customer, current, new, or business.
Because everyone deserves better. And with plans starting at just $35, better costs less than you think.
All right, we are back live. Fourth down and about 2. Fourth and about 2. 4th and 2. They're trying to figure out what they want to do, see if they can draw them off sides. Yep, and they're going to take the delay again. They wanted to see if they could make them jump, but Westlake was disciplined on the defensive side.
Standard coaching practice, Sly. They're kind of in no man's land, you know, sitting on your side of the 50. You know, you too far away to take the chance and go for it, but at the same time, you know, just no man's land. So they did the right thing by trying to jump offside. I mean, catch them offsides.
There you go. Now let's see if Westlake comes and tries to get this one. Yep, they're sending the pressure, and he barely gets that one off. It'll bounce. Terrell, he looked at it. He wanted to pick it up. Oh, my goodness. You saw the look on his face, Coach. He wanted to pick that one up.
Like he wanted to.
He might have made a business decision on that one.
I tell you, good pickup on that punt right there by Cedar Grove that time. You know, Westlake sent the house to try to block that one too, but that time Cedar Grove picked it up and was able to kind of get the punt off. And rightfully so, they was able to flip the field. So, I mean, you know, good starting field position for Cedar Grove's defense here.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, ball on the 16, 56 seconds. This first play will figure out if they try to score or if they take a knee right here. First play, let's see what happens. Jabari. He has 2 receivers to that Cedar Grove wide side of the field. High snap. He'll pull it down himself and run it. Jabari, he'll slide. Pickup of about 5. Let's see if they'll try to take this into the house. Oh, they're going to go.
That was a good play by Jones.
2nd and about 5. Jones will have it. Jones looking, throwing. Coach, it hit him in the worst place possible, Coach.
Yes, sir. His hands.
It hit him in his hands, Coach. It hit him in his hands.
You have to catch that for your team.
Oh, my goodness. Perfect pass on the sideline where you need it. Hit him in his hands, Coach.
Man, I would hate to be 10 walking back to the huddle having to face Jones after dropping that pass right there.
Here we go. 33 seconds to go. 3rd and about 6. And we got a timeout. Coach Zachary calls timeout. Coach Zachary's going to call timeout. They're going to think about it. Since he called timeout, they're going for this first down. They got to get it.
Looks like it.
Coach Zachary pulling that offense away. You can look in the huddle. Letting his offensive coordinator get in there and get his offense straight.
Well, you still have plenty of time, 33 seconds. You want to convert this first down right here.
Yep.
Coach, and go from there.
Coach, look at this crowd. Sold out crowd here at Westlake High School. And here's the thing. A lot of times when you say sold out, a lot of people just talk and say sold out, but it's sold out on both sides.
Absolutely. I was about to say, and that's not even the visitor side.
Both sides are sold out.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I think everybody heard, just like us, like how many guys or men were going to be playing in this game tonight.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Good football to draw you out. Here we go. 3rd and about 5. Ball on the 16. Jones, he'll take the snap. Looking, throws it out to Thomas on the sideline. Thomas trying to get close to that first down. I don't think he's close.
Nah, it looked like he made it there.
And here's the worst thing. He went out of bounds, too, so the clock stopped.
Right. So you're going to end up 4th down right here, about 4th and 4. I don't know, Sly, what you want to do. I don't know if you just want to go ahead and take this into the half or, it's 25 seconds left, 4th and 4. You punt it away and go into the half.
Coach, you know I'm a gunslinger, Coach. I don't believe in going away quietly. If I'm Cedar Grove, I'm sending everybody after the block. And if we don't get the block, I'm trying to throw for the end zone, Coach.
I got you.
I wouldn't even waste my time with having somebody back deep. I'm sending everybody.
Everybody for it, huh?
I'm even bringing in the tuba player and a cheerleader off the sideline. I'm trying to block it. Here we go. He'll get it up. He'll field it on the bounce. My goodness, this guy's fearless. Getting to the outside. Now he's going to put him in range.
And that's my guy, Barry Jackson, that Nebraska commit. Listen, he's fearless, and he's going to go get it. You know, I played with a guy like that in high school, man. I got to give him a shout-out. You know, my man, Carl Campbell. It could be 10 players around the ball. He'll pick it up and still run it.
Gotta love a guy like that. The future Cornhusker picking it up off the bounce.
That was nice.
Now, Coach, here's the thing. Cedar Grove has a weapon over there, too.
Talk about it. I was just about to get on that. I was about to say that was key. That's why I mentioned about Westlake, just kind of maybe trying to punt it away, maybe thinking about punting it out of bounds or something, coffin corner, getting to the point where those guys had to run out the clock. But now Jackson returns a good return. Now you get in field goal range. You got a guy who can kick it 40 yards.
If they get it down there to the 20, it might be good money. Here we go. Ball on the 30 or the 29-yard line. E.J. Coasted at quarterback with 3 receivers to the Westlake side. He'll drop back, pressure from the backside. He escapes out of it. He throws it. Oh, and he caught it. Lee catches it. Lee, he'll be brought down on the 20. 3 seconds to go. Clock stops on the first down. Can they spike it? Can they spike it?
Gotta hurry, because when they set, they're going to start the clock. When the ball's set, the clock.
Ran out of time, Coach. Ran out of time. Here you have it. We're at the half. The score, 14-7. 14-7. Cedar Grove on top of Westlake here on the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
When we invest in ourselves, our glow, our vision, our vibe, we all shine. Together, we are black beyond measure.
The new GMC Sierra, premium and capable. That's professional grade.
Mic check, mic check. Let's give a hand for the Cedar Grove Band for coming out and doing their thing. Let's give them a hand, give them a hand. But guess what time it is now? I smell home cooking. Where my real Westlake fans at? Make some noise. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's performance featuring the mighty marching lions of Westlake High School. And guess what? Where my juniors at? Because leading the field right now, crushing your field. The band is under the direction of drum major. She's a junior, and she calls herself Megan Mayday Ballinger. Show her some love. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing one of the finest precision-tuned bands in the southeastern United States. Yes, I'm talking about how we do it at the lake. And as always, the tradition at the lake, we're gonna hit you with a little Before I Let Go by Frankie Beverly and Mays. The sound. And the theme this year, ain't no stopping us now. And how about a little bit of My Boo by the Ghost Town DJs? You know the song. And now sit back and enjoy the lovely ladies known as the Blue Rain Dance Team as they take My Breath Away by The Weeknd. Our show guy here? Yeah. You got that gallery. You got that rainbow fucking gallery. You got it. Give it up for the Blue Run Dance Team. And now my old folks gonna say it's Confunction. My new folks gonna say it's Silk Sonic. Either way, let's enjoy the sounds of Love Train by the Mighty Marching Lions. It's okay to wave your hands a little bit. It's okay. Throw them hands up. Give it up for the wonderful sounds of the Westlake High School Marching Band. You know we're not gonna get out here. We gotta do a little jamming first. Y'all jam with us to Do It by Michael Montana. Oh! How about a little bit of Trophies by Drake? No, we're not done yet. We're gonna hit it from the ground too. Give it up for the Westlake High School Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you have enjoyed our show as much as we have enjoyed bringing it to you. The Mighty Marching Lion Band is under the direction of Mr. Cedric Young. Blue Rain choreographer and head coach, Ms. Ray Ranson Coleman. Assistant coach, Ms. Tashia Jackson. Drumline instructors, Mr. Ahmad Worthy and Miss Ayana Cummings. Band coach, Mr. Ralph Russell. Band booster president, Miss Amira Hill. And the principal of the Lake, Mr. Jarvis Adams. So we'll see you at the same time, same place next week.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Exciting halftime performance, man. Coach, give it up for these kids out here in the band. Let the drummer get some, Coach. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, if I had to tell it straight, I would write some stuff up there to show you exactly how they executed such a great performance at halftime.
I'm telling you, man, big shout-outs to both these bands, the Cedar Grove Band and the Westlake Band. But let's talk about some football. First half, they started off the game. Cedar Grove drove straight down the field, and they capped it off with a 2-yard touchdown run by E.J. Colston. Cedar Grove, after a 3-and-out, not a 3-and-out. After a punt, E.J. Colston goes back in this time for a 4-yard touchdown run. E.J. Colston calls his own number and walks on into the end zone one more time. And then Westlake decided to get on the scoreboard. Westlake got on the scoreboard with an 11-yard touchdown pass from Jabari Jones to Avion Terrell. Let's look at this perfect strike. Straight down the pipe to Terrell. And there you have it, the score of 14-7, Cedar Grove on top of Westlake. Coach, what do you think about that first half?
Well, it started out Cedar Grove kind of, imposing their will on Westlake, kind of being able to do what they wanted to do on the offensive side of the ball, going up, 2 scores early. But Westlake was able to settle in. They got a huge special teams play to have a block punt and have great field position, which led to that 11-yard touchdown pass that we saw. A great throw by Jabari Jones on the rope, strike to his guy going down the seam, Terrell there. I tell you, man, Westlake is back in this game. Mm-hmm. They're back in this game. I mean, if I'm coaching at halftime, I'm telling my guys, listen, we've taken their best shots. We've taken everything they've given us, and we're only down by 7. Let's go out, and we hadn't played our best ball yet. Mm-hmm. Let's go out here and play our best ball. Let's get our playmakers, our guys, get out here, our leaders, to kind of get out here and kind of set the tone for us and take us down the field and make something happen.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll see you back here on the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
Does it get better than never getting lost? Does it get better than not parallel parking yourself?
Alexa, ask Smart Feed to feed the dog.
Does it get better than feeding your dog from 50 miles away? Yes, it does. At Buick, we see a future that's even better. Because the life-enhancing innovations you've never even dreamed of, Buick is dreaming of them every day.
When we invest in ourselves, our glow, our vision, our vibe, we all shine. Together, we are black beyond measure.
And tonight's winning numbers are 18, 55, 39, 71, and 43.
43?
Those numbers again.
We won! Yes!
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
I'll hold on to that.
Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
This broadcast is brought to you by Target, McDonald's, Black is Beautiful, Credit Versio, and CDW.
All right, we are back here live at South Fulton. Cedar Grove will kick it off, and this one will be fielded at the 1 yard line by Terrell. Terrell looking, has nowhere to go. Ball popped loose. Did Cedar Grove come up with it? Did they come up with it? Are they in the end zone?
Looks like they did. Oh, wait, they're saying Westlake has it. Let's see.
They got both hands up.
It's a safety.
Yep, safety. Wow. Now, Coach, that is youth, and that's a bad decision-making right there. He fielded that ball on the 1 yard line. You got to let that one go over your head and go in your end zone. In high school, if it touches the end zone, it's automatically dead. Got to let that one go. Bad decision-making, and now you have a safety. Cedar Grove.
Right, and that's something that you have to make sure when you're coaching, that you make your kids aware of situational cues and knowing exactly what to do when these types of things happen. You know, Tara's been having a problem holding onto the ball all night. The second time he put the ball on the ground. First time he was lucky enough to get it back, but this time not quite so lucky.
Wow, huge play, and that sucked all of the air out of that Westlake offense. They were expecting to come down here and score.
And that was a great job by 33 attacking the ball. You know, Terrell that time was indecisive on what he wanted to do, you know, on the field, and the Cedar Grove defender was just opportunistic and had a chance to come in there and pick his pocket.
Charles Harris, the young man coming in, making the play.
Yeah, and that, you know, and this is huge because Cedar Grove gets the ball. Cedar Grove gets 2 points. Then, of course, they turn around and get possession of the ball. And they get a short field because Cedar Grove has to kick it off from their own 20.
Mm-hmm.
So,
now, in our conversation with Coach Adams, we talked about Charles Harris. He's a freshman. He's class 2026. And he was saying, man, they expect big things out of him. And he said he might not play a lot on defense, but he's going to make big plays on special teams. And, boy, did he just do it.
Absolutely.
They found a hold. He has a convoy up the sideline, walking to the end zone, 2010, outrace everybody, and wave bye-bye. Touchdown, Barry Jackson. Barry Jackson had a convoy down the sideline and walked into the end zone.
And guess who was leading that convoy at 33, Charles Harris?
Was Charles Harris leading? Look at him. Charles Harris leading the convoy. The young man leading this man down the field. Touchdown, Barry Jackson.
You know, right on cue. Players to watch. Barry Jackson was one of them. We talked to Coach Adams. He mentioned Charles Harris. Charles Harris has been a key player in both of these plays.
My goodness. And I tell you, when it rains, it pours. And Cedar Grove is pouring it on here on the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp.
We're back live here in South Fulton County, and right now, Cedar Grove is applying the beat down on Westlake. And he will field it on the 1-1, and he drops it again. Oh, my goodness. The decision making out of this young man. A lot of times when you're young, you want to make a play, you want to do something special, but sometimes you just got to let the game come the way it's supposed to come.
Well, this is one of those times where the coaches, they really have to coach these guys up. You know, they know to return the punts and kicks. They know where to be, but you have to always get in their ear and let them know, hey, ball goes to the 1, let it go. Ball goes past the 5, let it go. You can't just let them stand back there and make their own decisions. You have to be able to coach them up and put them in a good situation.
LaKey Rowland on the stop. LaKey Rowland with the big-time special teams play to stop him on the 5. 1st and 10, ball on the 5-yard line. The wrong 5 if you're Westlake.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the Groves blitz right here.
And here's something Coach Adams said in our pregame call. Coach Adams said, I have faith in my cornerbacks, and both of them going to Power 5 schools. So, you know, it's okay to have faith in 2 guys going to Power 5 schools. But he says my cornerbacks, they allow me to play man-to-man defense and allow me to be aggressive up front. And
absolutely. You know, having 2 bookends like that as corners, you know, guys, you know, you got one guy going to UConn, the other guy going to Ohio State. And, excuse me, not Ohio State, that's Barry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's going to Ohio State.
He's going to Ohio State. So, yeah, I mean, these guys, as he finishes the run right here.
Number 9, James Thomas on the carry for your Westlake.
Thomas on the carry. I tell you, Sly, you know, you got bookends like that, you're right. That allows you to do a lot on defense. I mean, they're very flexible, and they can load the box up. They can put pressure on you. They can do all different types of schemes and blitzes because they have the luxury of having 2 guys who can cover, who can cover man-to-man.
Here we go, trying to run up the middle, hard running Thomas. He's stacked up, and I think he'll have enough for the first down. And this is huge for Westlake to get out of that shadow of those goalposts down there.
It's going to be tough. They're going to need this. This is a huge drive. I mean, you know, we've been saying things have been huge all night in this game, but that's because this game has implications. I mean, neither one of these teams, you know, want to go out with a loss right here. So, you know, each team is really trying to get this W tonight.
Here we go. Shotgun formation. It's trips on the Westlake sideline. Quick pass to the outside. Caught. Trying to break a tackle. Get up to the middle. He'll be brought down right about the 20-yard line. James Banks on the reception.
Number 16, James Banks on the reception for Westlake. Brings up 2nd down.
Got back to the line of scrimmage, looks like, Sly. I mean, not much yardage gained on that play right there.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
2
yards.
Maybe.
Here we go, 2nd and 8. Now trips to the Cedar Grove sideline. Movement up front. Now here's the problem. When that defensive line is putting so much pressure, that caused those offensive linemen to get a little jumpy, get a little nervous if you're offensive lineman.
And that's exactly what happened that time. You know, right tackle left a little bit early trying to stamp and press, get back to his pass blocking on that play. Just Cedar Grove is applying that pressure right now, which is causing Westlake to kind of go backwards a little bit, Sly.
Here we go. Shotgun formation is 2nd and a long 12. 3-man front. Let's see if they can get pressure. Trying to throw over the top to Terrell. It'll go out of bounds. Look at here. Trying to throw against the All-American cornerback, Kalen Lee, and he just rolled him out of bounds.
That was good coverage right there by the Cedar Grove defense. Goodness.
I'm telling you, Caden Lee all over Terrell. Matter of fact, Terrell goes to the bathroom. Lee's going to hand him the toilet paper. That's how tight the man coverage is over there with Caden Lee. That's Ohio State versus Clemson right there on that sideline. There's the blitz coming up the middle. Quick shuttle screen, and it was dropped. It was dropped. That Cedar Grove defense smells blood in the water. They smell blood in the water.
I tell you, that's one of those situations right now where, Westlake really needed to convert that time, and you know, Cedar Grove is really starting to feel themselves right now. It's like,
I tell you what, it's even funnier up here in the booth. One of the Cedar Grove assistants used to coach at Westlake, and he's letting everybody in the press box. He's letting all the Westlake people in the press box know. He's letting them know it's not a.
Listen, and we talk about this game, but there's a lot of games within the game going on out here tonight.
Game within the game. There's the punt. He got it away.
It's almost blocked there.
You got to be careful about this Barry Jackson kid.
I was about to say, Barry might go grab it.
He might sneak in there and get it.
I think I might have saw him take it from a guy after he downed it.
I'm telling you. Gotta love that kid, Barry Jackson. Here we have it. 9 minutes, 13 seconds to go. It's the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus. I want to tell everybody right now, if you're watching, go and download the HBCU League Pass Plus app. It is free. Go on your Roku, Amazon Prime, your iPhone, iTunes, whatever you want to call it, Android, download the HBCU League Pass Plus. Ooh, hit him in his hands, couldn't hold on to it, Coach.
Couldn't hold on. You forgot one thing also, and for all of you guys out there still hanging in there with this, you can get it on your rabbit ears also.
Go and get it. Look here. Hey, I like the ball that Coaston's been throwing all game long, man. He's throwing tight spirals, everything on the money. That should have been a reception.
Yes, you're right. You're right. That was a good throw. Just a drop right there.
Coaston's been picking them apart all game long. Here we go. 2nd and 10. A lot of movement up front.
Outside, Cedar Grove.
Offsides there on the offense there. Cedar Grove offsides. Maybe someone lined up in the neutral zone there. Not quite sure who it was. Didn't really see it.
They're going to move that back 5 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 15. Ball on the 50-yard line, midfield. 2 receivers to the.
No deep safety back here, Sly. I mean, listen.
Took advantage of it. There's the slap, broke the tackle. Walked into the end zone. Barry Jackson one more time. Barry Jackson, touchdown. Cedar Grove.
You know, Sly, as I'm looking at the formation, like I just said, no deep safety back there. And I tell you, Cedar Grove saw it, and they took advantage of it. You know, I knew if you don't have a safety back there like that, this can happen. And that's tough right there.
Barry Jackson, 50 yards from E.J. Coaston. What a play, what a pass. Touchdown, Cedar Grove.
And I bet you the Nebraska coach right now is licking his chops. Can't wait for Barry to get to camp.
I'm telling you. The score, the extra point is good. Score 37. Cedar Grove taking Westlake behind the woodshed here on the SUVtv Game of the Week.
I'm to call a credit repair company to fix my credit.
Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio.
That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results. Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds.
You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
All right, here's the kickoff. This one, it'll be fielded on the 3, and Terrell's not back deep on this one. Fielded, he's at the 20, 25, and brought down at the 32-yard line. On the return was Sean Smith, the sophomore. Hey, we love to give shout-outs on SUVtv. Reese in the comments, been saying them Eastside boys ain't man to play with. Oh, my goodness.
Listen,
we see you, Reese.
This is one we talked about, Sly. This is East Side versus West Side. If you're from Atlanta, you already know this East Side versus West Side, and I'm talking about East Side travel deep. If you look across there, they brought the crowd with them. They came to represent, and they're out here doing that tonight.
I'm telling you, it looks like a whiteout over on that sideline. The Cedar Grove fans all wearing white. They're white. And you know what, man? What I love about this, it was raining a little bit earlier, but the rain didn't scare anybody away. We're going to take a quick commercial break here on the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
Get your pickup orders at the same time as your prescriptions at Walgreens.
This is a way to make sure that you are staying on top of your health.
I used to think kombucha, generic probiotics, was going to get me good gut health. Something that I have started implementing is the Super Gut, and it has this like proprietary resistant starch fiber blend. And bro, it is delicious.
Strengthens your gut biome by feeding the good bacteria in your gut. This stuff regulates digestion and improves glycemic levels.
Typically, you would not get fiber in the standard American diet.
This is almost too good to be a healthy bar. This is too good.
Welcome back. First and 10, ball on the 32-yard line. Westlake has to figure out something. Here we go. They'll hand it off, trying to find some room. Low in the shoulder, he'll break through. Thomas will pick up about 6 on the carry.
Thomas has been running hard all night. You know, he's been one tackle away from breaking one. So they may want to keep feeding him and see if he can get loose one time and kind of help his team get back in this game.
I'm telling you, Thomas has been the lone bright spot for the Lions so far this game. Here we go. Shotgun formation. They'll fake it to Thomas. Jabari will keep it. Jabari straight up the middle. Oh, horse collar tackle. Where's the flag? That should have been a horse collar. He pulled his whole shoulder pad out of the back.
We'll have to check out the replay on that slide. He might have just grabbed jersey, though, but grabbed that hoodie. Yeah, he grabbed him by the hoodie.
Yeah, he grabbed him by the hoodie.
Grabbed him by the hoodie.
That is a perfectly legal tackle. He had that hoodie exposed, so it's a perfectly legal tackle. Here's the one thing. We had it a couple of times last week with a kid being tackled by his dreads. This time he was tackled by his hoodie. If that hoodie is exposed, that's just like the jersey. You can grab the jersey. So you check out that replay. He grabbed him by the hoodie. So that's a perfectly legal tackle.
Absolutely. Great job by our camera crew to be able to pick that up. But, you know, fast speed looked like it might have been a horse collar, but he didn't go down inside the shoulder pads. He just grabbed the hoodie, like you said, Slide. That's an extension of the jersey.
Caden Lee.
Well, we see now Jones has tucked his hoodie in now.
You're going to put that hoodie in. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know why you – it's 90 degrees out here. Why you playing with a hoodie on for anyway?
Well, maybe superstitious. Maybe a little superstition with him out there. Maybe he's always had a good game with that hoodie on.
But it's off now. Here we go. Shotgun formation, second and about 11. He'll keep it this time, trying to break a tackle. He does at the 40, 35, 30, and he'll step out of bounds right around the 31-yard line. Jabari Jones making things happen.
And he's been a weapon all night for Westlake. And, you know, he was one of the players we mentioned at the top of the broadcast as far as a guy, you know, to watch. And he's proven his mettle here tonight. He's been the second bright spot. Him and Thomas have been carrying the Westlake Lions offense tonight.
All right, here we go. Jabari running that option. He'll keep it himself, and he'll slide down for a pickup of about 4. Smart play of Jabari Jones.
Smart play. Great read. Smart way to finish the play. Get up to fight another day.
I like that. You get dragged down by that collar and get hit in the head a couple times. That slide looks real good. Smart play by Jabari.
Yes, sir.
I thought he picked up a little bit more than that, but they're only going to give him 2 or 3 yards. That'll be 2nd and 7. Looked like he got further. Now they'll give it to Thomas. Thomas goes nowhere. Thomas ran into a stud.
He ran into a host of Saint defenders. You know, right now what Westlake needs to do, or they're going to have to find someone else, or, you know, spread this ball out a little bit more, kind of be a little more balanced, because right now, you know, they're having problems moving the ball right now, and that's because they're only right now two-headed monster.
Ran into big Mr. Green. He's a Louisville commit. He'll be up there playing with the Cardinals in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. They don't call it the state. It's called the Commonwealth.
Commonwealth.
Here we go. Rolling to the outside. Feeling the pressure. He escapes out of it. Jones. He'll have enough for the first down, and he'll step out of bounds. Jones said, hey, game's not over with yet. Jamari Jones.
Jones decided tonight that he was not going to let Westlake go out without a fight. He's running side to side. He's running for his life, but at the same time still getting positive yards. It's a good job by Jones. Keep the play alive and get positive yards, get out of bounds, live to fight another play.
Here we go, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. There'll be 2 receivers to the Westlake side. Jones changing the play on the line. Thomas right beside him to his right. They'll option out. They'll throw it forward to Thomas. Okay, a different look on the option, and that's going to count as a forward pass. He's going to pick up some passing yardage on that play.
Well, great way to improvise by Jones. I mean, he read it and saw he had to get it over the defensive end. The D-end kind of slow played him a little bit, stopped him in his tracks, which is what you want to do as a defensive end. Don't commit all the way, go about halfway, slow play him, and then make the quarterback have to make a decision. But that time, Jones kept his poise and made a good play, good decision, able to pick up positive yards.
Here we go. 2nd and about 5. Ball on the 12-yard line. Westlake trying to answer. They need to answer. They have to answer. They want to answer. Straight up the middle, Thomas. Thomas lowering that shoulder, picking up the first down.
That was a nice, hard run by Thomas. I love the way he finishes his runs as they hurry up right here, Slide trying to catch Cedar Grove off guard.
Let's see if they give it back to Thomas. Nope. Jones will keep it. Jones trying to get to the corner. Too much speed on that outside. Quintario Lawson, the senior linebacker, stepping up, making the tackle.
That was a good idea by Westlake, trying to catch him off sides or catch him out of defensive position with the fast break, but Cedar Grove responded well.
Here we go. They'll take it, hand it off to Thomas. Thomas bulling his way forward. Thomas still pushing. Did he cross the plane? Waiting for the call from the referee.
Looks like he's down.
Didn't quite make it. That's when you got to get them big horses behind you, just push you on in.
I'm telling you, let's look at the replay here. Look, he got really, really close. Ball never broke the plane, though. Good job by Cedar Grove pulling him back.
And my goodness, Coach Adams ran all the way out on the field to call the timeout. Coach Adams made it all the way to the line of scrimmage.
I think he was about to make the tackle.
We got a timeout. We're here on SUVtv, the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
Following my mother's footsteps definitely led me to Shaw University. On a college tour, she's like, oh, look, DJ, that's the McDonald's I used to go to. It ended up being a place where our band members would get to know each other outside of the band room.
Oh, you.
It's definitely like our student union.
But with fries.
For our crew to go to that same McDonald's she went to, I wouldn't want it any other way.
When we invest in ourselves, we're investing in what's next for all of us. Growing, creating, making moves. to move us all forward. Together, we are Black beyond measure.
All right, here we go. Westlake, they brought in the jumbo squad. They got the big boys in the ball game. Oh, a lot of movement up front. I'm not quite sure what. Oh, that's going to hurt.
Legal procedure.
Oh, my goodness. You had 3rd and goal underneath the 1 yard line, and now you're going to have to move it back 5 yards. Oh, that hurt.
Westlake been having a problem trying to score right here from close. Having to take a timeout and penalty and things of that nature, man. It takes a toll on your offense when you're trying to execute in the red zone. Let's see what Westlake can put together right here, what play call they have going to try to get in to pay dirt.
Here we go, 1st and 5. Third and goal at the 6 yard line. Jones looking, feeling the pressure, scrambling to the outside. He'll tuck it. Jones, did he get in?
He did not.
Oh, and a late flag came out of here. It is a late flag back deep.
He didn't make it, but it might have been face mask.
Took the whole helmet off.
Jabari Jones on the quarterback sheet for Westlake. We do have a flag on the play.
Flags all over. It was the back judge threw a flag. I think
face mask. Face mask.
Let's see. Look at Jabari trying to get to the outside. Oh, yeah. Twisted the whole head around.
That would explain why he didn't make it. For a second, though, we thought he was going to get in. Be half the distance of the goal line, I'm sure.
Now, here's the rule. In high school football, if the helmet comes out, you have to come out the game unless someone pulls your helmet off. So Jabari can stay in the game. Well, they're gonna actually pull him out the game.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
Different package. Oh, look like they're going to go like a wildcat probably right here. Some type of wildcat or something like that. Oh, we got another timeout.
Another timeout on the field, another timeout.
Timeout, Westlake.
This time Westlake calls the timeout.
You know, Sly, this has to be the longest goal line sequence of plays that I've ever been around in my years of football.
I'm telling you. I am telling you. We're reading in the comments. Just Matt says, y'all gonna show Mays versus Langston. Why don't you subscribe? Subscribe to SUVtv. Subscribe to SUVtv and get the notifications. And then you'll find out before anybody else if we show Mays versus Langston Hughes. Make sure you subscribe. Click the subscribe button to us on SUVtv. And while you're at it, go ahead and download the HBCU League Pass Plus app.
I tell you, Sly, I love the HBCU League Pass Plus app, man.
I'm telling you, man, it's a great app. All right, here we go. Super tight formation. Trying to get it up the middle, and he'll walk into the end zone. Sean Smith, the young sophomore, will sneak into the end zone. Sean Smith.
Nice play call, nice way to switch it up, bring in some fresh legs. You needed that on that goal line right there because you definitely had to have a score. You know, Jabari and the crew have been working pretty hard getting the ball down the field in scoring position. So that was a good move by Coach Zachary and the staff to bring in some fresh legs and kind of go ahead and get this touchdown and try to get Westlake back in this football game.
And we got a man down. This is Coach's cramp time. It's that time of the year.
It is.
And I like to say pickle juice and bananas.
Pickle juice and bananas. Well, we got sodium and potassium. Make sure you get hydrated and put those electrolytes and stuff back into your system. Yeah, it's that time of year. I mean, it's humid. You know, we're dog days of August going into September.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's that time where the air is like a blanket.
I'm telling you,
you know?
thick, heavy, wet blanket.
Air is like a blanket. So if you're playing hard out here, you got on all this equipment, you know, and you're out there pushing yourself to the edge, it's possible to come up with a side stitch or a cramp.
All right, here we go. We're on the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
18.
55, 39, 71, and 43.
43?
Those numbers again.
We won!
Yes!
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
I'll hold on to that.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
All right, we're lining up for the extra point attempt. Up. And it is good. The extra point attempt is good. The score 30-14, 30-14. Westlake showing they still have some fight left in them, Coach.
4 minutes.
4 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the third period. Westlake will not go quietly into the night, Coach.
No, they're still trying to hang in there, Sly. I mean, you know, and rightfully so. They don't want to let this sellout crowd here at home down by not fighting to the last second. So I can see Westlake still fighting to get back in this game and trying to get a W here tonight, Sly. They're not going out. They're not laying down. As you see the crowd all into it, man, this is what I'm talking about. This is what you love about Friday nights in Atlanta, Georgia. All the culture, all the bands, all the games within the games, rivalries, cousins across the field from cousins, you know, all this type of stuff, man. You got to love it.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, they even brought out the body paint, man. You love it when the kids bring out the body paint, man.
Listen, the student section is lit today, baby. They're lit.
I'm telling you, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now we'll see how dedicated they are in November. Will they bring out the body paint in November?
Now I was just about to say that. Let's see what kind of level of dedication they have when we go into this October stretch, you know, of football. Have a problem with keeping the ball up on the tee slide. I think this Westlake kicker, we got to work on him and how he places the ball. This is about the 4th time the ball fell off the tee. I don't think we have any wind out there today. I'm looking at the goalpost. I don't see any wind or anything right there. So
how the ball keep falling, man?
I don't know. I think it's the way they're putting it on the tee, man. Trying to stand it straight up. He's trying to go for, I guess, an onside kick or something. Yeah, see, that's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah. It's illegal touching. Oh, they didn't call it. It's legal touching.
Well, no, he touched it at the 50. It was on the other side when he first touched it.
Okay.
But doesn't matter anyway.
Cedar Grove recovered.
Let's see if it made it 10 yards. Did it make it 10 yards? Yep, it made it 10 yards.
It did. Yes, it did.
And that's the second time Westlake has had the onside kick, but couldn't hold on to it.
Absolutely.
Got to hold on to that onside.
Well, you got to give credit to my guy. Although he hadn't been able to keep the ball standing up on the tee, once he has it stood up, he's making some precision kicks here tonight for Westlake.
Mm-hmm.
They have to take advantage of those opportunities and recover the ball. That's 2 times right there, or 2 possessions that they let slip away. And that could be the difference in the game because they're only down by 16 points.
Exactly. You know, we said in our keys to the game earlier, we said make sure that the stars are dim. That was one of them. No big plays allowed, and don't beat yourself. And right now, Westlake is beating themselves. They gave up a safety on the kickoff off a bad idea. They had 2 onside kicks that they should have got, and they lost.
You're right about that, Sly. You're right on it. And you know, don't beat yourself was number 3, but maybe for tonight it should have been number 1. You know, because that is the difference right now in this game. I mean, you're looking at it's only 2 scores.
We got to figure out what they're spelling with the body paint, because I think they got mixed up. They got a little too lit over there, and they switched all around. I don't know what they're spelling. They're out of order. We got to get them back in order. Look like the Soul Train Scramble board over there.
I was about to say, they may be playing Scrabble over there. They may be trying to get you guys to kind of figure out what's going on. Got a legal procedure right here on Cedar Grove. Somebody was moving.
Now, here's the thing. Cedar Grove has been impressive all game. Now, will they start shooting themselves in the foot with 4 minutes to go in the third period?
Well, we'll see. I mean, pressure tends to kind of make things change up a little bit. You know, Westlake's trying to make a run. They're trying to snatch the momentum back in this game. So we'll see what happens on this drive right here.
Here's the handoff, and look at the pressure in the backfield, and brought down and slung down with authority. Leading the way on that play, Hopper Holloman, the junior, getting back there. Another guy with some big P5.
Absolutely, and we have a plethora, like that word, Sly,
a
plethora of players that are Power 5 and out here tonight that are going to school. So, you know, we're seeing some good football out here in the trenches and beyond.
I like it, Coach. Coach out here using no SAT words, the big ones.
Yeah, I had to pull it out, Sly. You know, every now and then I gotta, you know, pull a little something out for the people. You know.
There you go. All right, here we go. Second and a long 19. They'll hand it off, still trying to get to that edge. He'll pick up maybe 5 on the carry, maybe 5 for
number 16, Jakari Ponder on the carry for
Jakari Ponder.
Now, we talked to Coach Adams about it, and he said they had a two-headed monster at running back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we saw 13 earlier, who was our guy. Now, he was making some things happen. Now I've noticed they come back starting the second half, pondering the game, kind of, you know, starting him, leading him downhill, and he's making some plays. A little bit different look to the offense when he's in the game, but still effective.
Still effective. Here we go. Third and about 13. Ball on the 40. Ball on the 38-yard line. 38-yard line. They're going to send the 3 little bears to the top side of the screen. There's that double move, trying to go over the top. Had him. Oh, off the fingertips, Coach. It was there, Coach. It was there.
It was there. That was nice, and I like it. Double move. I mean, you know, nice pump by the quarterback. To get over here, he pumps it.
Can we say it, Coach?
I think we can.
It hit him in the work. Oh, no. We ain't going to put it on him now. It was a little bit too far.
You know, in my world, you put your hands on it, you got to catch it.
Put your hands on it, you got to catch it.
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 So, Coach, you hit him in the worst place possible, Coach.
Yes, sir. His hands. Because I tell you, had he made that catch, we would have been talking about how great of a catch it was.
Exactly.
So we got to get him on the backside. It cut both ways.
It cut both ways. Here we go. They'll punt it. Fourth down and about 12. Here's the punt. Nice punt.
It's returnable. Returnable. It gets away from it.
And now Terrell is a big gun shy on that one. I thought he could have caught that one in the air.
Yeah, I thought he could have helped his team out by trying to return that and get some positive yards. That was a returnable kick, I thought. Low trajectory. Westlake had sent the guys to try to block that kick, so I thought he might have been able to kind of return that, but he elected not to. So Westlake will start from their own, 19?
First and 10, ball on the 19-yard line. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the third period. It's been a long third period, Coach.
It has been. Hard-fought third period.
Thomas up the middle. Thomas with the happy feet trying to find the place. He's not going to find the place.
Boy, that Thomas is hard to bring down. You have to wrap his legs up. If you don't, he's not going down. And he doesn't look like he's a big fellow either.
He's just a tough guy. Thomas might have spent some time this summer in the weight room.
Looks like he might have been in the weight room a couple times.
Here we go. Second and about 9. They'll hand it off to Thomas one more time, and Thomas is tripped up, but he'll fall forward for a gain of about 3.
You know, watching Thomas play, he is one of those guys that you got to kind of hold your breath every time he touches the ball because he's always one tackle away from breaking a long run on you. And just even that time, he in all that traffic, he only had one more tackle to break, and he might have had about a 20-yard gain or more.
I think. Is it award season? We might need to pull out the Emmys or the Oscars. The gamemanship. The gamemanship by this young man right here. He is milking it for all it's worth. The Cedar Grove drama program is great.
Well, you know, young man, let's give him benefit of the doubt. He may have a Charlie horse or a cramp there, just kind of might be just.
The Boo Birds out. Hey, that's your All-American defensive end right here. That young man, Mr. Green's going to Louisville.
Well, say he may have a future in drama, huh? He may.
They say Atlanta is the new Hollywood. Somebody get Tyler Perry
I was about
on the
to say,
phone.
somebody get Tyler Perry that shot right there.
All right, here we go. 3rd and about 6. Jabari keeping it. Jabari has the first down and more. 40 down the sideline, and he'll step out of bounds around the 47-yard line. Jabari Jones.
Now, he's lightning in the bottle. I mean, they have not, all night, not one person as far as whoever's been the first defender on him has not been able to bring him down. He's electric, and he has speed, and he can throw the ball. He's a dual threat at that quarterback position.
Oh, not again. They pulled it again. They pulled it again. Hey, you know what? Say what you like. Say what you like about this. I know it's not fun, but that's well coached. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That is well coached. That young man knew he couldn't make it off the field in time, so he just fell down and said he was hurt. It is cheap. It's downright disgusting. But if he was on my team, I would have told him to do it every time.
Hey, listen, man, you do whatever you have to do to get the job done. Well within the rules.
It's well within the rules. If he was on my team, I would have told him to do it. Now, if he wasn't on my team,
Exactly. And that was definitely a move from the sideline. Coach said, get down. And he got down. Hey, great job. Great job coaching.
Man, I tell you what, I'm about to head over to DeKalb County this winter and watch me a play. I know the drama program at Cedar Grove has to be top notch.
Award winning.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. They'll hand it off to Thomas, and Thomas running hard. Thomas still running. Thomas delivering the blows out there.
We've been talking about him all night, Slide. You must wrap his legs up if you want to get him down. Thomas is not going down with just contact. You have to wrap him up.
They coming up there throwing that shoulder at Thomas. That ain't going to work.
It's not going to work with him. You have to wrap his legs up.
Here we go. Now Jones are keeping it. He's dragged down by Mr. Green.
First time we've seen him stopped by the first player he's engaged by, but keep in mind that was Mr. Green, so that would be why he might went down on that time.
I'm telling you, man, Green is a huge kid, man, but wait till he gets in a college weight room and puts on that freshman 15. Oh, my
goodness.
He will be scary at defensive end. He's already scary. He'll be even scarier. Here we go. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Here's the snap, handed off to Thomas. Thomas working on the inside. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe one more.
Thomas again on the carry for your Westlake Lions.
Tough running, but not a lot of yards on that play. Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage on that, the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down.
That is the end of the 3rd quarter.
The end of the 3rd quarter, the score 30-14. 30-14. Cedar Grove on top of Westlake here at the SUVtv Game of the Week. Brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
Nope, not going in. Not gonna drown today.
Fixing your credit score can be scary, but with Credit Versio, we take the fear out of it.
Okay, you can do this. Be brave. Don't cry again. Hey, this isn't too bad.
Credit Versio helps dispute negative marks on your credit using our state-of-the-art technology that guides you every step of the way. It's never been easier to fix your credit and increase your credit score. Seriously, you can do this. Visit creditversio.com right now to get started.
All right, here we go. Third and 10, ball on the 45-yard line. Start of the fourth period, he'll roll out to his left side. Throw it, and what a way to drag his feet. Great catch over on the sideline. Who is that? Demarius Hines.
And you know, Sly, that is the second time tonight that he's been able to roll left and throw across his body to a receiver, dragging his foot out of bounds. That was a nice connection from Jabari Jones to his wide receiver.
Was that Sean Smith? That was actually Sean Smith with the reception. That's the guy who scored the touchdown. The sophomore, Sean Smith, they have him listed as a quarterback, but he's playing all over the field. Young sophomore. Here we go. They'll hand it off to Thomas, straight up the middle.
Nice hard run by Thomas there. He is definitely earning his money tonight, man. I mean, they're riding him. But they have to. He's been the bright spot for them tonight. Him and Jabari Jones and also Smith have been the guys to watch tonight for Westlake.
All right, here we go. Second and about 6. Ball on the 30-yard line. High snap. The snaps have been high all game long. And here's the thing with that high snap, Coach. That's a half a second for him to pull, because first of all, Jones isn't that tall to start off with. So for Jones to pull down that snap and hand it off, that's a half a second that the timing is off.
You're absolutely correct. And if you can tell and watch how this Cedar Grove Saint defense is ebbing and flowing to the ball, you cannot waste any second on any missed execution. You have to execute 100% efficiently and correctly if you're Westlake on offense right now.
All right, here we go. In the comments, they're saying that's not Sean Smith. We got Sean listed as number 5. Well, tell me who number 5 is in the comments. Here we go. Jones will have it. Jones trying to get to the outside. Jones didn't quite make that first down.
It's going to be close, Sly. He tried to turn it up right at the sticks, but not quite sure. I think he ran out of bounds. I think they forced him out of bounds right before the sticks.
All right, we got it. That's Christian Peterson. I'm sorry, Coach. We've been giving Sean Smith a lot of love, but it was actually Christian Peterson. Make sure Christian Peterson folks don't get me.
Well, Sean Smith's going to talk about how great of a game you had tonight.
I'm telling you. Hey, we can only do what's on the roster in front of us. All right, here we go. Third and about, what is that, about 2, Coach? Third and a long 2?
Yeah, long 2 maybe. Yard and a half. Let's see where they put the box, man, because right now the box still not up yet.
And once again, nobody's over the top.
Well, they're trying to fix the down marker right now. The box not working. Yeah, we definitely can't snap the ball without the box, right?
Yeah, I think that run took out the
might have taken out the box there.
Mm-hmm. Referee on the sideline doing a little bit of maintenance work. If it doesn't work, just hammering in the ground, something will happen.
The 4 come up. There it is.
There we go. There we got it. 4th and 2.
All right, guys, let's get this Westlake offense fired up.
4th and a long 1.5 or a short 2. Depends on how you see it.
Yeah, I think it depends on what side of the ball you're on. If you're Westlake, it's a 1.5 yards. If you're Cedar Grove, it's 2.
And a timeout.
Flag on the play.
Nope, flag on the play.
Uh-oh, this could be crucial.
That's going to be hard.
Look like it's against Cedar Grove.
Yeah, they're going to walk that one forward.
Wow, they just gave him the first down, Sly.
Wow, if you're a coach, that's why coaches have bald heads right there, Coach.
Absolutely. That is exactly why coaches have bald heads. Well, back to what we talked about. You don't want to beat yourself, and right now, that is a costly mistake for that Cedar Grove defense.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Hand it off. Straight up the middle, running forward, breaking tackle, diving in the end zone, touchdown. Jaden Thomas with the 22-yard touchdown blast. Straight up the middle, and slow down, folks. We got us a ball game.
And you knew, Sly, it wasn't a matter of if, it was just a matter of when. You know, the way Thomas has been running all night, it was just a matter of time before he was going to get to the end zone. You know, not one tackle has been able to bring him down. They've had to game tackle him all night, and that time they couldn't get enough enough defenders on him to get him down before he got to the end zone.
All right, we got a false start over there. We're going to move it back 5 now and kick the extra point.
Interesting. Like you said, we have us a ball game. It's like a 10-point game, 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Plenty of time. Looks like momentum has kind of swung back to Westlake here.
Now, here's the thing, Coach. Well, they're going to kick the extra point. But, you know, if you go for 2, it doesn't really hurt you if you don't get it. You still need 2 scores.
I agree. Oh, it's blocked.
Straight up the middle.
That is blocked.
There's that guy, Mr. Green. You know, when you're a man as big as that, you call him Mr. Green.
Mr. Green. That was a good block. I mean, they needed that.
Let's look at this run straight up the middle by Jaden Thomas. Breaking through tackles. Jaden Thomas with the touchdown score. Score
Nice,
20-30. 20-30 here on SUVtv. Brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
This broadcast is brought to you by Target, McDonald's, Black is Beautiful, Credit Versio, and CDW.
All right, we're back. We're back live here at Westlake Football Stadium here off of Camp Creek.
Coming to you live from the west side.
There's another, gotta call fair catch, kid. Here's the thing. If it doesn't hit the ground first, he can call fair catch. Did it hit the ground first?
I don't believe it did.
But he's a soldier. He went up there and took it. Joseph Slaughter, the junior, they got him listed at 5'10", 159 pounds. So that means he's about 5'8", 145. He took it all.
He did. Way to take one for the team.
Feeling the pressure, got it. He might have picked up about 5 or 6 on that one. A lot of juking and hitting and trying to move and groove. Didn't go too far, though.
Yes, sir. He was trying to make something out of nothing. There's a lot of athletes on that Cedar Grove offensive side of the ball, man. I mean, when they get their hands on the ball, they tend to be electric and one move away from breaking it.
Here we go. Another quick pass to the outside. Oh, ran straight into the defender. Way to stay at home and play good defense.
That was excellent defense by the defensive back over there on that side that time. Cedar Grove has been running the screen all night, executing it well, but that was a good job by 24 to get out there and make the tackle.
Javis Amos stepping up, making the tackle. 3rd and about 4. 9:15 to go. Empty backfield for Cedar Grove.
5 wide.
They'll get that play. Feeling the pressure now, trying to escape. Hey, this kid, E.J. Colston. E.J. Colston Jr., Elliott Colston Jr. is playing a well of a game at quarterback tonight, Coach.
Yes, he is. And just simple football. Spread the defense out. And nothing's there. Just kind of take it up the middle where the weakest part is. They only had 3 rushing. Good job moving the chains by Colson.
There we go. There's that double move, trying to hit him on the outside. Caught it. Nice pass to get up there and catch that. Barry Jackson. Barry Jackson is something special.
And that's our guy, right on cue. You know, listen, they go to him early, they go to him often, and every time he makes something happen.
And look at him catching the ball at his highest point with both hands.
Nice play. Nice play.
Barry Jackson. I like it when we get the players to the game. We get it, the keys to the game. We get it right before the game. We got it right with Barry Jackson. Trying to get to the outside, running, lowering that shoulder. Bo Walker. Hadn't heard much out of Walker in this second half. He was a force in that first half.
You know, good play call and great pickup. It's looking like Cedar Grove is getting positive yards every time they get their hands on the ball. Sustaining this drive pretty well on the Westlake defense.
Yes, they are. Here we go. Second and about 4. Cedar Grove marching down the field. They'll hand it off on the inside. Ball stripped away. Oh, no, that was a helmet that came off.
Face mask. That was face mask right there.
My goodness.
Face mask. Face mask.
I thought that was the ball that was stripped away. That was a helmet that flew off.
Yeah, he came through and just kind of snatched his helmet off trying to make the tackle.
Whoops.
Personal foul, face mask against Westlake.
Kendall Farmer, the big man, got a hold of one.
Attention, if you are missing your key fob, please come up to the booth. It was found in the ladies' bathroom.
Here we go. There's the snap. Read option, trying to find a way. Colston is pushing forward. And they're going to mark them down right around the 5-yard line.
This has been a good-looking drive by Cedar Grove on offense here. They've mixed in a little bit of everything from pass, screen, power runs, quarterback powers, you know, misdirection. They've done a lot on this drive and this show because they've held the ball and drove the ball almost 80 yards so far.
A lot of power just straight at you, throwing it. Somebody just said, who is that? Zay Applin said 14 is a ball player. Yes, Barry Jackson is a ball player. Oh, the little shovel pass to the outside. Got it to lead. Covered up. Maybe a gain of 2 yards. Ricky Lee.
That was good pursuit. That was good pursuit by the Westlake defense that time. He had a little bit of daylight once he made that catch, but got swallowed up really quickly by the Westlake defense.
Coach, I know we've been playing football, but how do you know it is officially high school football season?
I tell you, for me, I'm always going off the weather.
Wrong. When the PA announcer comes on and says, it's time to call your ride. Here we go. Handing it off up the middle, pushing his way forward. And does the Westlake defense hold strong?
They did.
I think they did.
Yeah, so Sly, that was going to be my number 2 reason of why it was football season, when it's time to call your rides.
It's time to call your ride. That's when you know it's football season, when the PA announcer says it's time to call your ride.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. 4th and goal, trying to push his way in, still fighting forward. The Westlake defense held strong.
Wow. Now, in this situation, Sly, I'm not sure why Cedar Grove wouldn't kick the field goal.
They have a weapon.
I mean, you have a weapon over there who's pretty much solid, guaranteed 3 points, and I'm pretty sure he could have made it from this distance, but not quite sure what the Cedar Grove coaching staff was thinking on this right here.
Now, here's my thing about high school and kicking field goals. Last year in the state championship game, Buford was playing Westlake for the state championship. Not Westlake. I'm sorry, Langston Hughes. Oh, the people from Langston Hughes definitely don't. They don't want to get those two schools ever confused. But Buford was playing Langston Hughes in the state championship game, and what happened? Langston Hughes drove down the field, had a chance to win with a field goal, but they had a field goal kicker who did not attempt the field goal the entire year. And you put him out there, fourth quarter, state championship, game on the line, and told him to kick the field goal in the rain. And he missed it.
That's a hell of a position to put your first-time kicker in, I tell you that.
You got to let your kicker kick. You got to let your kicker kick early in the season. Got to let him kick.
I agree. And I think in that situation, that might have been one of the times where it would have been a good move for Cedar Grove to go ahead and let him kick that field goal and go up by 13 right now.
There you go. Got an old man in here preaching, Coach. Got an old man in here preaching. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, ball on the 2-yard line. High snap, they'll hand it off. He got out of the end zone, but not much.
That was close. That was close. That was really, really close.
They're going to work on that snap in practice all next week. Look at these snaps. These snaps have been high all night long.
Right, been playing. Yeah, listen, playing with fire all night. This is definitely not the time that you want to have a high snap and a mishandle of the ball when you're in the shadow of your own end zone.
Another Cedar Grove player is caught a cramp. Now I'm looking at his leg. That's a real cramp right there. That was a real cramp. That was a real. I'm gonna let everybody out there watching. If you have never experienced a cramp in the South playing football, you don't know what pain is. I've never had a baby. That may be the only thing worse than a cramp. Is having a baby.
I'll tell you what, Sly, I don't know. I can't begin to imagine that, big bro.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break here on the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
This broadcast is brought to you by Target, McDonald's, Black is Beautiful, Credit Versio, and CDW.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you shields?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp
All right,
Shield
we're
technology.
back. Second and about 11. Ball on the 1-yard line. Had some movement up front. Did they get Cedar Grove to jump?
We will see. Got a flag on the play. It looks like Cedar Grove jumped.
They got him to jump. That'll give Westlake a little bit of breathing room. Some room to operate. You can pull out a couple of more plays in the playbook when you're not on the 1-yard line. Here we go. Second and about 7. Here's the snap. Looking, feeling the pressure, throws it away. He managed to get that away barely.
That was a smart play. Took a big hit on that play right there, Jabari Jones did, but smart play to get the ball away because he was under massive pressure and about to take the sack.
Ooh. Did they hit him in the head on this one? Let me see. He took that hit. Bam. They had a beating at the quarterback.
Let's hope he's okay.
Here we go. In the crowd, who is that? Young Bono, or Young Bono says, get that pickle juice. Yep, it's cramp time. Got to get that pickle juice. And somebody's giving out their cash app in the comments. Maybe I need to give my Cash App out in the comments, man. Comment section is wild.
Well, they're giving out money. They're giving away money. Is that why they're giving out the Cash App? I mean, hey.
I think so, man.
Okay, well, I'm definitely receiving. I'm receptive.
Let me know. Let me know. Tip the announcers. All right. We got a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. It's the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
This McDonald's is so important because it ended up being a place where our band members would go to get to know each other outside of the band room.
Oh, you know?
It's definitely like our student union.
But with fries.
When you see the future, defy it. When you see all of the infinite possibilities, free them from the wildest parts of your imagination. Raise the bar and exceed it. Make the road ahead by being the muse and the maker, by making this journey legendary. Be iconic.
At CDW, we get speed as the new currency of success.
Our team spends way too much time tending to outdated applications and software when they should be focused on driving application agility and innovation.
CDW Amplify Development Services modernizes software and application development to help accelerate innovation and digital transformation.
So you mean building new applications, UI, and mobile interfaces?
Well, you said you needed to innovate more quickly.
Oh, so he's a listener.
To do more at scale, trust CDW Amplify Development Services.
All right, here we go. Out of the timeout, Westlake. They'll have it, and here's the big run by Thomas, breaking out of the shadow of his own goal post, picking up about 12 yards for the first down. 1st and 10, ball on the 21-yard line. Still battling forward, falling forward. Now the clock is your enemy. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Westlake has to show some urgency.
Everything has to be 4-minute offense here. Hurry up, get the play in, execute.
Now, Westlake will have it. And where do we have a timeout? Timeout, Cedar Grove. Cedar Grove coaching staff didn't like what they had. If you hear the Westlake coaches over here in the press box, they were saying we had 2 uncovered. They had 2 receivers out here to the wide side, and nobody was around them. You got to snap that ball.
And this is the second time on this drive that Westlake has came out and had the Cedar Grove defense outflanked. Cedar Grove not quite getting in position out of the timeout. But Westlake not able to capitalize simply because I don't think they recognized it and didn't take advantage of it, Sly.
Now, here's the thing. Jabari Jones, he's a sophomore. He's a youngster. Right now, as this kid develops, gets a little older, gets a little wiser, he's going to know that. His situational awareness will get a lot better. And he will recognize this, and he'll get those guys, because the offensive line was there on the line. All they had to do was snap the ball.
Right.
But he'll figure that out. This young man will figure that out, because he is an impressive. You know, it took me a while to realize he was a sophomore. I'm going to be honest. There's the quick pass. Ooh, he underthrew it. He underthrew that one, Coach.
Yes, I agree with you on that. You know, Jabari Jones, listen, he plays much bigger and older than what he is. I literally thought he was a senior as well.
Yeah, I thought he was a lot. I didn't check his grade, his year. I thought he was a junior or senior, junior at the least.
His game is senior-esque. He plays like a senior.
He does. Well-poised kid. Really aggressive. Has that fearlessness when he runs, but he's also smart enough. He slid a couple of times. He ran out of bounds a couple of times.
Right.
And I think he learned not to wear that hoodie anymore.
And to your point, the only thing this kid is lacking right now is a situational awareness, and that'll come with each experience and as he gets games under his belt.
Here we go, rolling to the outside, throwing on the run. Interception. Going the other way. And he is brought down, and that's going to be a horse collar tackle. Jakari Horton with the interception. Horton, that's his third interception of the year. Horton had 2 last week, and I'm guarantee you they're not going to be that easy anymore. That may be the easiest interception he's got all year.
And, you know, we talked to Coach Adams earlier, and he talked about Horton and how he's coming into his own for this team. He's definitely showing up, had 2 interceptions last week, interception this week. He played some wide receiver, caught some good passes tonight, got some good yards tonight, made some good plays for Cedar Grove tonight. So Coach was right on the money. You know, I might need to go ask Coach Adams if he has any lottery numbers for me.
I'm telling you.
You know, because everything he said has been right spot on tonight.
I'm telling you, man. We're going to have to go and ask him so we can play the lottery, man.
Looks like helmet-to-helmet contact.
Wow, they're going to call that one against Cedar Grove.
Interesting.
Because from the look of it, I thought they were going to get him with a horse collar, but any way you shake it up, though, it'll still be Cedar Grove ball. Now, that's interesting. They keep the yard markers where they are, but they moved the down marker back. So it's 1st and 25. Oh, okay, now they're moving the yard markers. Okay. No, they're not. I don't know what's going on. The yard markers are still there. They're running the play. It's early in the season for the referees, too. It's still early in the season for the referees.
Right, everyone's still trying to kind of get this thing down to a science. You know, that was an ill-advised throw by Jabari Jones. I think he, threw off his back foot, rolling to the right. He might have been better out just to go out of bounds or throw it out of bounds.
Sometimes you got to get rid of it. Here we go, 2nd and about 15. Coasting, got a lot of movement up front. Everybody's pointing at everybody.
You know, we're starting to see loss of focus here by Cedar Grove. You know, first half, they were on it all the way. Not many penalties, not many mistakes. They really weren't beating themselves. But in this second half, or actually fourth quarter, you've kind of seen some things happen with Cedar Grove. I'm wondering if that has anything to do with our fatigue, Sly.
You know, sometimes you get that high coming out in the first half. You know, you're so excited. You're running off adrenaline. You know, you're on the road playing the so-called bigger school. And so you're running off of just straight adrenaline in that first half, and it kind of wears down sometime, I guess, Coach.
Yeah, eventually you kind of crash. You kind of hit, you get back to reality, and then that's when you have to kind of, dig deep to finish off your task, what you started.
All right, here we go. They'll hand it off, trying to run straight up the middle. These guys run hard, man. That's one thing I say about every running back who's been on the field tonight. They run hard.
Yes, they do.
Number 13 for Cedar Grove on the carry.
DeMarcus Smith this time.
Tackle made by number 52, John Betts.
And that's the guy. I mean, when they want to control the clock, they're going to go to Smith. They're going to give him the ball and let him do what he does, and that way Cedar Grove is able to control the ball on offense and control the clock as well.
Timeout on the field. 2 minutes, 2 seconds to go. It's the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
At CDW, we get speed as the new currency of success.
Our team spends way too much time tending to outdated applications and software when they should be focused on driving application agility and innovation.
CDW Amplify Development Services modernizes software and application development to help accelerate innovation and digital transformation.
So you mean building new applications, UI, and mobile interfaces?
Well, you said you needed to innovate more quickly.
Oh, so he's a listener.
To do more at scale, trust CDW Amplify Development Services.
All right, here we go. 3rd and about 15. 3rd and about 15. Colston has 4 receivers in the game, 2 on each side. They'll hand it off, running straight up the middle, trying to break a tackle. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. and probably +1. So that's going to be 4th and about 9.
Let's see what they do right here. I think they're going to bring on the punting team and punt the ball away. Like we talked about, this punter here, he averages about 40 yards a punt slide. So,
all right. Now I want you to check this out. They're putting Terrell back deep. I think this is something for confidence. Right now you're playing for next week. You want to make sure that that young man's confidence is still high because he's had some bad decisions on a couple of returns. So you want to make sure that confidence is still high. They're going to punt it deep to him. But it looks like they're sending everybody. Westlake's sending everybody. They already blocked one tonight.
Well, Sly, I don't know if this is the right time because if he drops this one, this could put him in the can definitely for sure.
Yeah, he'll never return another one again.
I don't know if you want to try to get confidence during the week practice.
Got to get him out there in game time situation. Let him, you know, and one thing for the coach to say, hey, man, I still believe in you.
I don't know. Listen, I understand that, but you still have it's 1 minute left in the game, but you still have a chance to try to kind of end this week going into next week on a positive note. And what you don't want to do is have this punt mishandled or anything go wrong as you're trying to get the ball back for your team. So let's hope that Terrell has it together right.
Oh, it's blocked.
Good block. Good block.
That's the second block punt of the night for Westlake. And wait a minute. 54 seconds left, Coach. I've seen stranger things. It's a 10-point ball game.
Absolutely. This is when, Cedar Grove is going to have to hold strong because Westlake, you better believe they're going to try to score quickly.
Now Ken Jones throw it over the top and try to get in that end zone fast. Here we go, 1st and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. Westlake will have it. Jones looking, going for it all. Jones. Oh, look at that. Look at the defense. Look at the defense. Ricky Lee going to UConn.
And we talked about it that, Westlake was, definitely going to try to score fast. So you knew they were going to try something towards the end zone or in the end zone. So Cedar Grove was ready for that, all over it.
Rolling over, rolling to the outside, feeling the pressure, getting outside of Green. Green hit him from behind. Interception. Back the other way. Let's see what happens. Gregory Turner cutting back across the field. Gregory Turner still on his feet. He has some blockers. Made a man miss, still going down the sideline out to the 42-yard line. Gregory Turner might have iced this game.
I think so. That was, you want to applaud Jabari Jones for trying to make a play, but not necessarily the play to make. Sometimes you have to know when to hold him and when to fold him, and he might would have done better by throwing that one away out of bounds or just taking it and going out of bounds on that one. As he comes here, he sees it, but it's not there, and it's just, it's not a good look. Just trying to do a little bit too much, which I understand. He wants to try to help his team get back into this. They had a chance right there close to the end zone, but just not a good throw.
And there's our man, Mr. Green. Mr. Green applying the pressure. And here it is, Coach. This is either the best formation in football or the worst formation in football. It just all depends on what sideline you're standing on.
I'm telling you, that victory formation, I tell you, listen, it can make you smile or make you cry.
I'm telling you. Coach, what a game, what a game. Final score is going to be 30-20. Coach, player of the game, who you want to give the player of the game to, Coach? I got one guy.
Now, for the Cedar Grove, I got to go with Barry Jackson.
I
got to go with Barry Jackson. I don't know if it's Cedar Grove. Now, I like Colton. Listen, Colston played his game. He did his thing. But I think Jackson made some big plays.
Coach, I was all set on saying Colston. but Barry Jackson is a playmaker. He is a playmaker.
Yes, sir. I mean, I only say that simply because, Colston was great, but he had a chance to touch the ball every play. Jackson, every time he touched it, which wasn't every play, he made something happen.
He made something
every time he touched it.
Barry Jackson, the future Cornhusker, he is going to be our HBCU League Pass Plus player of the game. Coach, it's been a great one. I'm Slider Sports Guy. He's Coach T. Nolan, and this is it for SUVtv. We'll see you next week here on HBCU League Pass Plus.